Yes, we are back for another episode of Roro After Midnight. Oh, hello, little logo. It's right there, oh, little cutie. You're not gonna see it later, but anyway. Welcome to another episode of Roro After Midnight. Thank you again for gracing me, my 1 and 2 viewers. I love both of you. We are on. Why do I always say we? It's like, you know what? That is my pronoun, we. Mondays through Fridays, 9 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Central, and midnight Eastern. You can follow me on Facebook. You can type the whole thing if you're on the laptop, www.facebook.com/RoRoTheTenor. Or you could just, if you search me, you'll see it. And you could also follow me on YouTube. Just type in Filipino Tenor. And my username is Filipino Tenor. And you could also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at RoRoTheTenor. All the info is there, and the whole thing will remain there for the duration of the show. And I hope you can show your support via Venmo at RoRoTheTenor. I plan to expand how this show is. I hope you've been watching because it's a lot of tricks and stuff going on, and I'm there. I want to keep making it better and making it even more complicated as it always is. And lastly, please stay safe, get vaccinated, and keep wearing masks whenever possible. So, we're still in that, pandemic, it's still pandemia. We are in the pandemia, not the academia, the pandemia. And guess what today is? Today is, what is today? There you go. Today is... Taco Tuesday! What is it again? Let's hear that again. It's amazing. Oh, yes, that, ladies and gentlemen, is what you call Taco Tuesday. And what is the topic for Taco Tuesday? Today's topic is caffeine and Christmas. Okay, caffeine and Christmas. I got my Lavazza. Wait, there it is. Oh, my God, there it is. It's Lavazza, even though it's like that's where I get my coffee right now. I'm in Astoria, toast and roast, bagels and coffee. It's actually a great place. And I also have my little sprinkly donut. I'm going to be up all night. Anyway, today today's guest, who's going to help me talk about caffeine and Christmas is none other than... Miss Cheryl Daro. Hey.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Thanks for having me again.
I'm going to put you on that side. Oh, I like it on that side. It's a lot easier to see there. And then if I try doing this, bam. Oh, yeah, it's a lot easier to do that. Anyway, so as usual, you can follow Cheryl on Instagram at Daro, SEEDARO, just below her. That's why you need to be there so, on that side.
That's a good idea.
And as usual, before we get into everything, we always start with Joke of the Day. Yes, our Joke of the Day, Spit Take Edition. Oh my God, I misspelled that.
It's like Tagalog. You have to say
edition. Is it a specific edition? All right. You ready for this? Okay. All right. So take a sip of your drink. Let's see. I've been giving you tame ones, but sometimes it's just all right. Taco Tuesday. Oh no, where is it? Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. I thought I had it ready. Where is that thing? You know what? Yes. You know what? We're going to do the joke of the day later. All right? We're going to do the joke of the day. It's like, what happened to it? It's like, I thought I had it ready. You know what? We're going to skip the joke of the day and just a little bit. So we are now with Taco Tuesday with Cheryl Daro. and we're talking about caffeine and Christmas. And all of our information is down there. So if you feel a little bit like spacing out, just go look down there. So before we start our conversation, just a quick check in. What's cooking? Good looking. What's going on? It's like, how was your week, huh?
Oh, my week was awesome. Last night, I was honored with an award in Las Vegas for being a trailblazer in the AAPI community here. So
Nice.
I got my very first award that I'm very excited to have for the inspiration of 2021. I was honored for being an Asian in the arts, which is awesome. And I got a cool award. Wait, there we go. There it is.
Right there. Oh my God, what is it?
It's a big dragon that is awesome. And I got to like hang out with all of these other Asians in Las Vegas community who are making differences, making changes, and trailblazers in their own right. And it was pretty awesome. So that was cool. Cool party. Asian Community Development Council threw that party for us and honored us. It was so awesome. It was great.
Awesome. Well, for me, I'm actually there it is. Oh, it's right there. I'm like using my mouse with it. It's like they're not gonna see you pointing your mouse at it. And then we're gonna switch. Oh, me? What's going on with me? Well, it's a Tuesday. So we just had our final dress. All right. Final dress. I'm not gonna tell you exactly what went on, but in 2 days, we are going to be opening in our magic flute. The holiday presentation. The Met. So
is it the one that I saw?
Huh?
Is it the same version that I saw? Or are you doing something different?
Oh yes, I think it's the same one. Is that the one with the really, really, the Julie Taymor one, right?
Yes, the Julie Taymor.
Yes, it's the same one. So it's going to be it's going to be a staple for everyone. That's why, so
it's amazing. It's
cool.
So awesome.
Yes. So now we are getting into this. Now, with our topic, how do you take your coffee?
Okay.
So how do you take your coffee?
Okay. So I have like 3 different coffee drinks. You want them all?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Iced coffee, if it's from my house. I have Tim Hortons coffee that is Canadian. It is amazing. It's like the best coffee. And we have we put it on ice. I usually do a little tiny bit of oat milk and some agave. And that's like my everyday in the morning coffee. And then if I want like something from like different, I'm like Starbucks. I get their brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso.
Ooh.
It's so good. It tastes like an oatmeal cookie. And then if it's Pete's, listen, I have like a whole system here. If it's Pete's, I love the Havana cappuccino, which is essentially, you'll like it. It's a cappuccino with like condensed milk in it.
Sign me up for condensed milk. Now, how do I take my coffee? Well, mine is easy. My coffee, it's too easy. I was like, can I just have I always say a tall and a grande, can I have a small and a medium? Because I put so much cream. I do take it with half and half.
That's Filipino.
And stevia or Splenda. But that's it. It's that simple. I don't do cappuccino, latte. Although when I was in London, it was so hard to get a regular coffee because you have to get an Americano, which is like, I don't want hot water.
It's good though. It's espresso. It's all good. It's all the same.
No, but so in addition, so I only take my coffee with like that. And if I'm in Starbucks, I try to get the blonde roast. Most metropolitan places, you can only get blonde roast before 11:30 or before 12. It's only in the midnight because they don't do brew anymore. They would do like a pour over.
But
I like it when it's brew, so it's fast. A pour over is like, it's gonna take a few more minutes. And unless you're like when I was in Pittsburgh, I was able to order blonde roast at like 3 p.m. So I was happy when I was, during that time.
Blonde. Right? That's a good,
So now this is our next what is our favorite caffeinated drink? I know coffee is, but do you have a favorite one? Like it can be like, soda or tea, or do you know what I mean?
Oh, separate from coffee. Separate from
Mm-hmm.
coffee. I am obsessed with an Uji matcha
Jesus
latte.
Christ.
I'm telling you, we've got all the things. I am like a huge
Okay.
I'm a huge coffee fan. Huge coffee fan.
Yeah.
Huge caffeine fan. Although
Mhm.
lately I've been so addicted to coffee, I feel like that I'm like decaffeinating it now. So I like coffee so much that I'll take decaf. I'll take regular decaf. It doesn't matter if I like the flavor. But if I'm not drinking that, I'm drinking green tea of some sort. So this Uji matcha latte is on ice, and it has just like that the like powdered matcha green tea in it.
Yeah.
Shaken.
Uh-huh.
Simple, easy. Do that. There's a place here called Sweet Talk. I'm like promoting every single coffee spot here in Las Vegas. But Sweet Talk is in Chinatown. It is like amazing. It's my favorite place here. I even got gift cards for my birthday.
Wow.
Go Sweet Talk. Do it. They make an Uji matcha latte with cheese foam. Listen, it's
what?
Like,
Jesus Christ.
The Chinese, first of all, Vegas, if you don't know, Vegas has a huge Asian population. And because you're getting all the like gamblers, the big whales, like they come from, Asia to come here, the food has to be legit because they're not going to come over to here to Vegas and just not eat good food. So they're bringing some legit stuff. So this place called Sweet Talk, I get this matcha latte. There's this other place that's a tea house here, Chinese tea house. Have you ever been to a Chinese tea house? So they do the different iced teas with boba.
Mm-hmm.
So there is I will do that kind of stuff all the time. So this Uji, just go. Sweet Talk LV, go check it out. And
mine is
boba.
cheap.
What is it?
I have a very cheap, you know what my favorite drink is? Maybe because I don't like the too much complicated stuff. Yeah. For me, it's a caramel frappuccino.
Oh my God. No, those are good.
I know, but it's caffeinated because I do feel when I drink it through the straw, it's like I feel the caramel, but I feel like I can taste the caffeine. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's one of those
that salty caramel and it's perfect. I used to drink those all the time in college because I was sleepy all the time. And it's so much sugar. You know that, right? That's you're like, oh no, it's a simple drink. That thing has got 8 different ingredients in it. That's caramel frappuccino. It's so good though. They used to make that chocolate mocha chip. Try if you like chocolate chippy things. I do. Try a caramel mocha chip frappuccino. So you do the chocolate and the caramel together. Do you like chocolate? I'm a chocolate fan.
I do. Chocolate mocha chip frappuccino?
Yeah. See if they can put a mocha chip caramel.
Mocha chip caramel.
Put it together.
All right.
Try it. Just say I'm all about coffee drinks.
So anyway, we missed this earlier, and now joke of the day. Okay. And we're back to joke of the day. Okay, now you can do the spit take now.
Okay.
Take another sip. Ready? This is your joke of the day, Cheryl.
Mm-hmm.
What comes after 69? Mouthwash.
Like what I have in my mouth right now. Mouthwash. That is a sexual joke, I'm guessing.
Yes. Thank you for joining us for Joke of the Day. And now that we're here, actually, before we go on to the next part of our program, I think I hear there's some breaking news right now. Let me check, okay?
This is the Daro Report.
This is Roro for the Daro Report. I'm here at Jollibee in Queens, and I asked a few employees what their favorite item is on the menu.
Spicy chicken sandwich.
Spicy deluxe.
And that was the Daro Report.
I'm really getting better at this now. Huh?
I like it. I like you're like the man on the street. I send it off to you. And now report Jollibee on the street or on the street guy.
I know. Oh, I got the. By the way, I have this microphone. I could actually show it to you. I got. Oh my God! Look at this.
Oh,
and it's a tripod, but it folds, and I'm able to. I got the longer cord, so I can actually do like Billy on the street kind of.
Yes,
I don't want to do that. But like this is. I have a show called Roro After Midnight. So we'll see. So what are we talking about this time? We are talking about pumpkin spice latte, etc., etc. A little bit of a background before we get into it. Some trivia. PSL was launched at Starbucks in 2003, and it started out as flavor of the autumn season. Why am I misspelling autumn?
Autumn.
Oh my God.
You have to pronounce every
I'm
single
gonna get
letter in that.
like I'm good. So also FYI about pumpkin spice latte. It's about as carb loaded as eating a bagel. 53 grams of carbs per serving. Not weird?
That's great. It's all okay. Again, we go back to the fact it's all sugar.
Exactly. Oh,
sugar.
So it's the most popular seasoned drink Starbucks has ever sold.
I believe it. I believe it. I completely believe
Another one, Starbaucks. Oh my God, I need to.
You're like straight up talking like you're.
You know what? When you type this, I type
Starbaucks.
I was typing this when I was laying down in the bed. So use pumpkin pie to create the original pumpkin spice latte. All right. Okay. So what they did was, just so you know, I think what they did was they were eating pumpkin pie and they were drinking espresso,
which is the perfect combination.
Espresso, and then within 4 months they tried to figure out what the real, and then after 4 months they come up with that. Although not every pumpkin spice latte contains real pumpkin, and this is what they have: cinnamon, nutmeg. Oh my God!
Boy, you need to check your spelling.
Nutmeg, ginger, cloves, and caramel coloring for the golden hue. No, at least you know something. Do not trust all of them, okay?
I thought they put pumpkin in it, and maybe I thought how come it says not every? Does that mean some pumpkin spice latte?
Exactly. So you don't know which one.
It's like Starbucks is just kind of like, you get pumpkin. You get pumpkin.
You get a pumpkin. And no pumpkin for you.
Does it actually say that as the description? Not every pumpkin spice latte.
Well, yeah, that's what I did my research, but it's like, unlike people with the coronavirus issue, I did my research on this. Okay. I mean, it's actually, good. Anyway, so what can what's your own experience with pumpkin spice latte? Tell us about your, what do you think of a pumpkin spice latte?
Pumpkin spice latte is the greatest thing that has ever been invented on the planet. For basic bitches. No, complete. Like 2003, I felt like my whole life was consumed by pumpkins in general. So pumpkin spice latte came out, and I think like I feel like IHOP came out with like pumpkin pancakes at the same time. 2003, I was totally in LA still, and now that I'm thinking about this, so we were 2003 LA. You were still in LA. We were still hanging out. I feel like I spent many drunken nights eating pumpkin pancakes after nightclub nights, but also pumpkin spice lattes woke me up in the morning for my other job. But I have like pumpkin spice lattes are life. And it's like, it just like brings you right into the holiday season. And that's why it's like the spices. I've always liked kind of that like Christmassy flavor. So in September, when they were like, California was still like 90 degrees. They were coming out with pumpkin spice lattes, and you would pretend that it was fall and the leaves were changing. It was awesome.
They said they would serve it, or they would bring it out as early as end of August.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're just like, okay, it's just like when Christmas starts after Halloween, it's like the same thing. You feel like, okay, is that a little too soon? Is it
unless you're in the Philippines, it's September 1st. Christmas.
See, maybe they were just catering to us. They were just like, the Filipinos are going to come out. And you know what, Starbucks, you were right. I came out for those pumpkin spice lattes way too much when it first came out. And I swear it tastes different now.
Guess what I have here?
Is that a pumpkin spice latte?
It is a pumpkin spice
PSL, as the kids like to say. Ooh,
well,
PSL.
we're gonna see. It was like I haven't had this since like maybe over a year or something. I mean, I always say I'm not a big pumpkin spice latte. So, but I just had a donut, so I don't know if the icing on the donut would. Let's see here. Let me see. Let me put me here, and then there you go. I still don't get it.
Okay, so first of all, let's just actually talk about it. What they should call it is pumpkin pie spice latte, because it's not a pumpkin latte. And especially if not every pumpkin spice latte contains pumpkin, I swear they should just call it pumpkin pie spiced latte. So it'd be like
that's a lot.
PPSL. Give me the PPSL. So it's like, we're going to give you the flavor of pumpkin spice, but we're not going to give you pumpkin.
So if I don't want if I don't want the spice latte, I just want the pie, can I just say, just give me the PP?
Give me the PP.
Well, speaking of,
that's a transition if I ever heard one.
Speaking of, what's going on? What are we doing here? Here's I did some walking around New York City and then see what everyone says.
Okay. All right, let's hear.
Asking people what they think about pumpkin spiced latte.
I don't love it, but I also don't hate it. So
I've never tried one actually, so I can't really judge.
Wow.
People get hate for pumpkin spice lattes, but I think pumpkin spice lattes are the shit.
It's not really my favorite.
Wow.
Yeah, so I think that it's something that I'm into.
He was looking at me.
Pumpkin spice lattes a lot when they're in season.
Yes, agreed. Early October, it's really nice.
I had a bad pumpkin pie once, and it just really turned me off it.
I think almond milk.
On my front porch at Halloween.
Almond milk with the pumpkin spice latte.
I'm all about the almond milk. Yes. Exactly. That's exactly my thoughts on it. It's like in the beginning, my mind was blown, but I swear that the recipe was different back in the day, because there was, I feel like 1 year, because I was getting them every fall, because I was like, ooh, all this pumpkin. And it's like that, like, I feel like it just reminds you exactly of the season. So it makes me think of that season and like, ooh, we're getting prepped. Mm-hmm. Like, I swear, like, I feel 1 year I was getting them, and then it completely, the flavor changed.
So the review is, for me, it's a meh.
Yeah.
For Cheryl, it is a complete yeah.
I'm gonna say maybe a yas with like one S. I'm into it, but I think,
yeah, that's what I call
played it out.
That is shade right there.
I think it's been played out a little too much for me, because now I've moved on to like the gingerbread latte, which is similar.
There's more. We're not done yet. No, but look at this. This is what you call must-have pumpkin spice product available in 2021. Are you ready for this? I just put it all in here, and then you'd be surprised. When I looked at it, I was like, "What? Are you kidding me?" Here we go.
There's things.
Cup noodles. What?
No. Wait, let me think about this. It's got to be creamy, because like the Asians, they put like cheese on everything. So maybe it's like creamy cup of noodle. Do you remember like the creamy chicken cup of noodle?
Yes, the creamy. I can get that. And then we got Bud Light Seltzer. Just an example. They have the pancake waffle mix.
Yes, 100%.
Popcorn, peanut butter, Cliff Bar. There's Cliff Bars.
Okay.
And there's the cream cheese, the brownies, the donut.
That makes sense.
Oatmeal and cereal. Yes, butter. Wait,
that actually makes sense.
English muffin itself.
Interesting. So if you
Yes.
put that with some cream cheese, you've got like dessert, but better.
And we know then there's eggnog, of course. We know there's ice cream, but mochi ice cream.
That sounds good. You need to definitely try that and let us know how that is. That's awesome.
Well, that's what we're doing right now. Oh my God. Well, thank you. Thank you for gracing us with your presence, today, and for our special evening called That's like short. That's a short version.
That was so short. I love that.
Yes.
That's a taco truck, right? That's meant to be the taco truck horn that's playing the song.
So it's a combination
it sounds like
of
it, and I want a taco truck to sound like that.
It's like the combination of La Cucaracha on a hydraulics car and turning Japanese. We combined those two.
Literally, the first thing I thought, I was like, oh my God, that's like the song that they would play on a taco truck, like an ice cream truck jingle, but for a taco truck, and I'm totally in for it. I think it's awesome.
Well, thank you. It's like, and hopefully you will see Cheryl again many, many more times. Maybe on the next time it'll be on a Throwback Thursday, and then we're gonna see which one we're gonna talk about. Like I showed videos where you're gonna see more of the clips so that it's like a visual help for people who get bored easily. But before we let her go. What happens before the end of the show? You know what happens before the end of the show? It is. Oh my God, I have to open. It's like, so you've done remember doing the pickup line?
Yes, I do.
So I will send our guest here. I didn't have it open right now, and then I have to there it is. Oh my God! So I hope you do this right because it's very.
I'm an actor. You need to script it exactly the way you want to read it.
Well, I'm gonna let you read it first, and then you'll know exactly how to say it.
Oh my gosh! Okay,
ladies and gentlemen, of course, we always before we let go of our guests, we always have them do the. What is the pickup line of the day, Cheryl? You can do it.
Oh my gosh. All right. Do you like vegetables? Because I love you from my head to my toes. That was it. From my head to my toes.
I thought you were going to say from my head to my toes.
Oh, tomatoes.
Well, thank you. Oh my God. Thank you for that wonderful, wonderful offering of that pickup line of the day.
This is why I'm glad I got married.
Amazing, amazing. Again, thank you everyone for joining us tonight at Talk Tuesday. You can make sure you follow Cheryl at C Daro. She's got great posts about her career, about her personal life, and just posting random stuff because it's nice when you see someone else's life go by and then you're like, oh my God, there is a chance for me to be happy.
I hate you so much. It's all a lie. No, I'm kidding.
All right. And thank you. We'll see you again soon, Cheryl. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
And now we've come to the end of our show. Thank you again for joining us. You have been watching Roro After Midnight. Ram! And we are on Mondays to Fridays, 9 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Central, and midnight Eastern. Make sure to follow me on Facebook. Info right there, Roro the Tenor. You can follow me on YouTube, subscribe to Filipino Tenor, and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Roro the Tenor. You can always show your support via Venmo at Roro the Tenor. And please stay safe, get vaccinated, and keep wearing your masks whenever possible. This has been your host, Roro, in Roro After Midnight. We'll see you soon. Ta-ta.